Hey everyone, so today is day 9 of the Klisyri treatment, and the way it works is you do a topical for 5 full days, and you put it on, before bed, and then 8 hours later you wash it off in the morning. So day 1 through day 5 was a little uncomfortable, definitely, like I just could feel some kind of burning a little bit here and there, but nothing terrible. And then what happened was on the night of day 6, so about 12 hours after I washed off day 5's dose from the overnight dose, so about 12 hours after I woke up and had rinsed it off, is when the pain was absolutely unbearable. And that pain lasted at the same exact level for 2 full days. So it wasn't until 48 hours later, right before bedtime, on day 8, that I basically got relief. And in those 2 days where my pain level was, I kid you not, it was about a 10 out of 10. The only thing that would give me relief was cold compress. So I would, every 10 to 15 minutes, I would have to go to my freezer where my husband and I were keeping all of our hand towels just frozen, just wet them, and then within 10, 15 minutes they're pretty cold. And I would put those on, and within 10, 15 minutes, the heat that I would radiate would actually cause them to quite literally go from frozen to warm. In many spots, even if I'd move it around to the spots that weren't touching, that whole towel within 15 minutes every time was almost lukewarm. So just the maintenance of doing that for 48 hours. Of course, I tried some Benadryl and Tylenol and Motrin. Nothing touched me. So, but of course, now that I feel fine, I do feel groggy and crappy from taking all the the Benadryl and things, that I didn't notice any difference when I took them, because the pain was just too high that nothing helped. So I would just say, if I had to do it again, worst thing I've ever done. And maybe that was partially because it was my chest. I would just make sure to have as many frozen towels as possible, because you don't want to put ice because it could damage the skin, but on the towel it's not as severe as far as the extremes in temperature. So very intolerable, but again, here we are, and I have no pain. Day 9. I did notice there's quite a few areas that just I could see damage, and I can almost see borders, so it looks like there was definitely several areas where there was stuff growing underneath my skin. There was definitely quite a bit of damage, so I'm hopeful that doing this treatment will allow me some recovery underneath, so that I can just have some peace of mind. So that's why I'm doing this. Of course, the reason I put the reviews is there's nothing out there at all on the interweb, zero. So this is, as I can tell, the first or second now review of Klisyri, the first one being mine, that I put out, just talking about the pain that I was experiencing. So I'll continue to share kind of what the progress of how things go and whatnot. But yep, this is day 9, and I'm just grateful to have zero pain today. So again, it's kind of dry, and you can just tell it's just dry. You can tell it's gone through a lot, but it's okay. This too will pass. So that's that.